Ces't blachn tron, se blach die schwachlik hier bij Frans bedlaat, senti gematlag de schoklik hier bij fechmatlag iets van sanin. Sorry, part 3. Better zeggen we fechlag gematlag, we schoklik is batlang gematlag is van sanin. And the general stairs are struggle chasing with music. And music, where the black message schoklik hier bij fechlag on. I said first, and don't you hear this one? Follow the current, because of the lives all the time. We are in a very trials because of this, because of us a very companion all over and are all Jews, conspiring against us, pretending to do what we are and what we do. So don't you worry, we're going to handle, but hear us. And don't you hear nothing on this glass of chest of the hell? Please ask you. Except to understanding who they are and what they pretend. Wisely, right. So clear we fek mat collegies voor kleger bij klaar maar zeker we soppen is van kleger met mat livings ons te wees. And suddenly for this it's not a game, like you know, and we are with problem. We're with problem and it's serious, and I understand and I know and I'm sorry. I am gonna ask you one thing. Like your honors wanted I to do, I'm not gonna uploading here in my service of Telecentro, which are sick that generates with the pardon of victims feel with this part of the generados, and I'm gonna have problems all over this town while cited and making the opportunistic business of perras paganas la zanzibicheux captons noxibu rumianton, like you know, the generación Kirchners and consider of expertise. Les expertise, but c'est pas sûr, Birmingham, la carte d'essai. Sorry for that. But let's say from a black music, is what like in a seglam, and with of whatever I just work with still, and we're trying to put in orders, and they, I'm the first, it's me, for the reason of trying to control and dissuading and deflecting the attention and saying they are going to give the solution when they are the epicenter for the control in the main, for the keep on proceeding at the degenerations this are organizing to making, like strategy and intelligence over the whatever, for the establishing control and the main and focusing for anyone to as ever watch and make sure when to disappear, destroy, reduce, internate, or any other class of things like wanted to internate the whole of the government with the Bismuth lands give France abuse. With this weird telling that you knew. So suddenly, remember my head is sublevech my civil plastic shuttle to Saknanim. Les rendives, zéro subaprodien. Dirait, disons plagisant du jeu, vers le forcing. Cut them son about right. Gemma bref machalvet sokol gishbachlech machables and machlech shotsansim. Ask you please. But let's say Robert Motley, Robert Hartlika Bartmat, like this Socrates, Botnikin, Robert Bachman, Saint Likish Mossen, Robert Black Massi, Robert Bachman Halvisot, Blackish Koblebertma, and Clever Sigivish, Gert Massin Hanin. Right? And because of Jewish are working for the making the right and also suffering too much for the reason of keeps on making disasters to us, we will be terrorists. And also from Israel, leadershiping the beasts, elements for, with maricas Kirchners, prostitutas bajas Kirchners, y perras evangelistas unidas, y perras Ejército Argentino, Policía Federal Argentina, Gendarmería Nacional, CIDE, delirium, succoring our people and whoever to be aware, not only Jewish, for the making the epicenter of the, is gonna work for us, and we're gonna be glorious in heaven. The delusional character of sodomé-gomorrou, this is not a joke. Sodom et Gomorrah, because the ambition qui va sortir est à transférer ton probius. Like hier in the Buenos Aires, je te Lire son lien comme je rentre de jeu, vers les champs cybernersnarteurs et tâches ne vu. Resorten sur les lances, stratégie est un programme vroumieu, stratégie. And I'm sorry, Mike, we are left more sinning. You understand what I said? Only what this are using for the making the cervicancy dans cette son civil sensi, que d'enfants s'articule ne sont évidemment appelés d'artistes. Sur Jessie, on a crenos. You understand? So suddenly, please ask you, and I'm sorry for this. Rêve blef masir, rêve chocolate, rêve fort mon club, et son clic et chocolat, son mot pour eux, et dans cybertansis. right? Gerame blech achlagi, besofligi shasera, tsichabe blech masagani mishuve. At gegech bechlach betlachtus, sablachtus, sem, antlikis, onse, berugia, zema, en se shot tabak. Vroumieu, vroumieu betoslis, jasik. Betlising rabetonsit, asma antikis dortus ati, am achmionsede. Meer dians ab de smelde wat nu sa atletikis kat at het bakken stam noem. Slanse docteur. Slanse give you recessement van aan de beslag die la France very de façon de geschotte betlassit si matus no matgnijon zaban klax svansöve. Baptismat kjösenbul. Zefsigas. Berlisin rabis masin dialectica en blech masala en lingua referminan sibesmati bekische trapsiv. Smussen. Berlisin rabefek machal visot de gishvat kira befechal chamat legisachishvat legisan samire and Ardam. They are. And I want you to be careful. Call, please ask you to chivzi and you're going to be briefed. But even though, ask you please, be careful and observe this. The clear fact, no one of ours got whack except the people that suffer too much, and we are holding the possibility to take them out of feed. Here, the Fletsinim and every place, hosting every one of us still, and making this game of the hijack land will be the term. And not getting whacked, just defending like terrorists, right? Because of saying sodomé-gomorrou, peace off. Terrorists, we can't fight. You can't succeed it because of we command. Understand what we are through. Please, I need you to be careful and forgive me this. And as vulgar this to look is exactly the picture as worse than I say that we don't need. And what we're suffering. Betlesin from a plek machlivi shot the gear of a fechlachat at several places on Spatzin. Gear me trample the robes form the sortibisha sortun, so I click a vahimiatikas at serve. What they were saying as well. It is nothing like, you got it. So suddenly is a very organ of the generates, and we have a very quote which still dares to proceed, and we don't need them. But even though we don't have today for the reason of not being precautiously understood and how to proceed and how to rescue the best we got, and even our lives. So ask you please, berrevi branslech besat ligishan van platsant of geerkatikas van Révidence distractive, dat zijn sebaknousement travail jassant. Skeblatikes et satmoshet qui revient à cette versuve, baptist kati bisheklar, révidence exonseton, smassevardu jovan rebellion, statikes satsi. Svankregons, antaselaitikes sansinim, despat satishan si passement, cette exigente satique de recherchingen, trap de verdu d'orpli, de sakis angravianant. Zet marché. Gerbe verhaalt legbaar likisaklieka maar raftesfond swappen zetons. Ask you please. And HTTPS www.DDICBMT Corbions additions Burbions additions middle DRMT 700 100 200 4 6 461 2801 middle 1991, 1997, 1999, 2003, 2004, 2008, 2011, 2014, 2015. The story of the sickness to forwarding, and even though we are still tired, but this is class of a persistent, abominable freakout. Middle, DRMO F4, Tech Contingcam 5, middle 6 and 4, 6 and 3, middle 25, 80213, BMT, middle C is middle OCAM, C. 4.10T, so since we call it 4, here's the hole you need, and I know you already have this video. You can publishing It's happening the same with Israel, and it's happening the same with license office, which it is happening right now. Already have it. I'm gonna uploading these 3 videos off of my address in this goddamn disgusting town with the burden of victims and innocents, and we are gonna proceed into making what we do. I need you to be careful. Here is rainy, like you know. Satellites even makes touchdown. You are gonna devisualize me, or devisualizing. Gergemafleg me zien on the weird telling. En klebi gemafleg me zeg is wat een keer we vergelogen hebben beswante besot licentie wish aantal giverum. Just remember, please, I ask you. Gerbe vergelogen hebben plectica, rete shachlacha, leki shotleki en revesantie wish. Etlik grammatica, reve vergmatseble besaptiki schwantleki reves onze waswet. And I'm saying to you seriously, at this, on the 3 videos, October the 17th, Tuesday, 2015, like I started about 7:55 here in Buenos Aires. But this thing rebe technica, rebe gelachabet lospot, libi sosleki, rebitach matlech, rebe fochat, sibapleches matlech, li shoswapleches masim. And I ask you, please, your runners, Shomer and Kaknas, are needed to having a very moment with you. Please ask you, be safe there, and I'm so sorry for this all. And I really am sorry. And again, we are not coming back unless starting to killing innocent people and trying to cover disasters. This is not us, this is not Jewish. And if someone makes some extremists because of his trying to self-defensing and trying to put in some orders, and you have the clear fact and the view with vroumieu, ask you please, just be safe there and let's working, and I'm so sorry again. I really am sorry. Sorry for the terms, which are not the best proper, but it's the everyday dealing with this sick freaks, this rodents of the whole of the Shiats in the hell that they goes. Shalom, forgive me please seriously.